and I am excited to really be working with the staff. You are the folks responsible for our babies, so I want to check in and make sure that you are well. So, I don't know about you, but as a kid, I didn't know anything about SEL, social emotional learning. That wasn't something that was used. Y'all all look a lot younger than me, but that wasn't something that was used a lot when I was a kid. It was, when I was a kid, they were still using the paddles. That was SEL, that was social emotional learning back in the day. But now I'm learning about it, and I have been incorporated in the work that I've done with kids. As I said before, for those of you who weren't here earlier and heard my story, marriage and family therapist, certified yoga instructor, got into the schools, working as a therapist, as a mentor, working with kids, loving what I do, serving as much as I could. It's in me to be able to work with kids and to work with families. One of the biggest things that I wasn't aware of was myself. So when we talk about social emotional learning and wellness, one of the first competency is to have that sense of self-awareness. I wasn't aware of myself. I ended up getting behind the wheel of my car after not getting the proper rest, after not getting the proper nutrition, after not taking care of myself. Bam! 60 freeway, I spread across all 4 lanes of traffic. My car is busted up, my body's busted up, my mind is busted up. I felt like I had to start all over. I felt like I had to pick myself up from a place that I didn't even know I was down at. A lot of us are in the positions of helping and serving others without having the tools to be aware of and to serve ourselves. Self-care is a buzzword now. Hey, go take a bath, get a manicure, get a pedicure, but it's the real work of self-awareness. And as I got into my first yoga classes and started my practice and journey of yoga, I began my self-awareness and building a relationship with myself. Do me a favor, drop a 1 in the chat if you had social emotional learning as a kid, if you had any of those type of competence and stuff as a kid. Go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat. Oh, okay. So y'all are with me. All right. Well, I want to introduce some things to you today that can help fill out those competencies. When we're talking about awareness, we're talking about relationships, we're talking about engagement, and we're talking about better decision making. Okay, so let me tell you something. I'm gonna be just totally transparent with you. I got in that crash, right? That crash was a part of my bad decision making. As I said before, I decided to go eat some lunch when I was working on my notes as a therapist, but I also decided to have a glass of wine. Yeah, on top of being tired, had a full belly, had a glass of wine, boom. I get in this accident. They stop me, I go to jail. I'm a therapist, I'm the good guy. I'm not supposed to be going to jail, but it was a bad decision that ended up putting me in a bad place, in a broken place. So what I wanna do today is provide you with some skills and some tools to help us grow with more awareness of ourselves, to continue making those good decisions, not only for ourselves, but for the people that we serve. The first thing that I'm going to share with you is about breathing and the breath. We always come back to the breath. Our breath is our indicator. Our breath is our investigator. Whenever we're in yoga postures and poses, we always want to explore the pose to the end of our breath. Meaning, if all of a sudden your breath becomes short and labored, stop, back off, take it easy. It's not a no pain, no gain thing like in sports. If you feel pain, stop. Evaluate it. What's going on? Where's the discomfort at? So we're going to get into our breath here, and this is a breath that can save your life as you grow with a sense of awareness. We're going to breathe in and out of the belly. This is called our big belly breathing. We're going to use our diaphragm. You all know what a diaphragm, right? We got any Whitney Houston fans? Do me a favor, drop a 2 in the chat if you're a fan of Whitney Houston, Beyonce, Celine Dion, all those great, amazing singers. If you're a fan of my singing, go ahead and drop a 2 in there too. Singing from the diaphragm. Some of y'all sing in the shower from the diaphragm. The diaphragm is a muscle that pulls down the oxygen into our belly. The central nervous system in our gut. Calms things down, relaxes things down, fully oxygenates the body. So we're gonna do a deep belly breathing technique that is gonna help us calm down our nerves, relax our central nervous system, and refocus so we can grow with a sense of awareness within ourselves. We're gonna place our hands onto our laps. Good. And we're gonna sit up nice and tall. Our shoulders are gonna relax. We're gonna inhale and exhale through the nose. And as we take a deep inhale, we're gonna breathe in, and the belly is going to rise like a balloon, expanding. And then as we exhale, the belly is going to contract, like the balloon is collapsing. So I want you to visualize yourself pulling that oxygen in through the nose, the throat, the chest, the ribs, and down into the belly, filling it up. And as you exhale, you allow the carbon dioxide, the toxins, the stress, the worry, the waste, come back up and out of the nose. Good. So we're gonna do 3 of these deep breaths. You got it with your belly. Now I want you to bring your hands just like this, fingers facing each other. And we're gonna inhale and slowly open the arms and the hands, and then exhale, bring it together. On the count of 3, we're gonna start. 1, go ahead and relax the shoulders. 2, soften the face. And 3, let's inhale. 1, 2, 3. And as we exhale, slowly bring those hands back together, emptying out the belly. Good. Let's inhale deeply, breathe in, expanding the body. Exhale, the shoulders relax, the face relaxes, heart slows. One more time, deep inhale here, breathe in. And a long, slow exhale. Good, good, good. Relax the hands, relax the shoulders, relax the face. In yoga, we are always practicing self-awareness. Every pose is an exploratory pose. We're finding out what's going on in our neck. We're finding out where's the tension and tightness in our back and in our hips. So we're gonna do some of that exploration here today. On the next inhale, let's build that relationship with ourselves by bringing those arms out and to the side. Good. We're gonna hold these arms out to the side here. Then I'm gonna turn my thumbs up to the sky. Palms are facing each other. Good. As we inhale, we're gonna bring those palms back. Open up through the chest. Ooh. Open up through the chin by bringing the chin to the sky. The throat opens up, stretching here. And then as we exhale, now we're gonna bring those hands in front of us. Good. And bring our chin towards our chest, flexing the spine. Bringing the hands out in front of us, keeping our butts in the seat, stretching that way. Good. Inhale, slowly opening up. Bringing the arms back, the chest opens, breathe in. And then exhale, the palms come together in front of us. Bringing those palms together, stretching the back, opening up through the shoulder blades, seeing what's going on, what's happening, what's moving, what's not moving. Nice. And then slowly, we're gonna drop the hands down, relax them. Good. Let's do a shoulder roll here. Inhale, bring the shoulders up, squeeze at the top. Exhale, roll back and down. Inhale, shoulders roll. Exhale, roll back and down. One more, inhale. And exhale. Good. Take an inhale, sitting up nice and tall, breathe in. As you exhale, you're gonna turn over to your right shoulder. Go ahead and turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor. Your neighbor in your virtual box. Feel that stretch along the neck. Feel that stretch into the chest, opening up here, breathing in and breathing out. Say, neighbor, calm down. And then we're gonna slowly bring the head back to the center. Breathe in, exhale, my chin comes over to the left side. Ooh, what are we exploring there? Do I feel tightness in my collarbone, stiffness right here in the top of my chest? Is that a little anxiety I feel? Good, relaxing and releasing. Coming back to the middle, breathing in and breathing out. And just do your thing here, shoulder roll. Move your head, shake it out, relax, do what you need. Yeah, all right, I see you, Angela. Good, good, good. Rolling it out. All right. A part of coming back from having an accident, a part of coming back from really having to evaluate myself, where was I at, where was I going, was being able to accept myself, being able to forgive myself. And that's a huge part of yoga. It's a lot of moves and postures and poses that I just can't do. My body's just not going to do there. I don't care how long I do yoga, I'm not doing the splits. It's just not going to happen. But I have to be okay with my level of flexibility and who I am. So we are going to inhale, bring both hands up into the sky, reach up, stretch up like this. Good. Now, I'm going to bring my palms together, and then just the pointer fingers are up. Just the pointer fingers, just these. Yep. I'm going to stretch up. I want to try to squeeze my head with my arms. Feel that stretch here? I'm going to bring my arms back, bring my shoulders back. You feel my whole chest, the heart, everything just opens up here in the front. Breathe in here. Good. I'm going to squeeze a little bit more, bring those hands higher. Relax the shoulders, just use your arms. Take a breath here. And then as we exhale, we're going to drop it over to the left. Things are waking up, ribs are opening, sides are opening up. Good. We got ribs and sides like Graham's barbecue. Everything's opening up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale, come up to the center. And exhale, we're going to go to the other side. Whew. This side is even. We're not going to judge it saying it's worse or better. It's just different. Let's explore. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, slowly come up to the top. Breathe in. Exhale, I'm going to drop my hands down. Let's do a shoulder roll here. Get that tension out of here. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. What do our shoulders tell us most of the time? What happens when we're scrolling Instagram or yammers and we see something? What do our shoulders do? We tense up, we tighten up when we see a crazy video. Or when we see an accident or something stressful. That tension stays in our back, it stays in our shoulders, it stays in our heart. So we want to make sure we open up and breathe and relax and release. We also keep a lot of tension and tightness in our hips. So what I'm going to do here is come up to the edge of my chair just a little bit to give myself some space, sitting up nice and tall. Let's get 3 deep breaths before we go deeper into this practice. Once again, building that relationship with ourselves. Yoga is all about managing your energy, managing and understanding where you are in that moment. Sometimes you're sitting in your cubicle and you don't want to talk to anybody. You got to manage that energy. Sometimes you want to be expressive and open and everything. Sitting down, standing up, doing this pose, doing that posture, as long as you're managing your breath and you're managing your energy, you can function through the day and you can be social. I'm gonna sit up nice and tall, relax my shoulders. Let's sit up like we're in the front row at church or something like that. Sit up nice and prosper. And we're gonna take a deep inhale through the nose on the count of 3, 2, 1. Let's inhale. And through the mouth we exhale, just letting it go. Feel your body release. Inhale deeply. And slow, low exhale. One more deep inhale, breathe in. And long, slow exhale. Good. I'm gonna take my left leg and tap it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Just wanna make sure everybody knows what our left is. I'm gonna bring this left knee up and just kind of move and start to get the lubrication in here. Jiffy Lube is on every corner. We got to practice getting our bodies lubed up. There's a liquid called synovial fluid that we need to move in our body to help lubricate our joints. So we want to move it around, move it around, move it around. Now I'm going to take this left ankle, the outside of my ankle, I'm going to cross it over my right leg. I can cross it here if that works. If you want to bring it higher, okay. If you want to bring it higher, you can bring it here. Whatever works. But ooh, you feel that stretch right there on that outer hip. There's tension and tightness there. Go ahead and drop a 3 in the chat if you feel that stretch right there. And I'm making you reach over to give you even more of a stretch to get it. Breathing in and out. Good. Now, I want you to keep that foot curled, keep those toes curled so you feel that stretch in the hamstrings and the quads and all those fancy muscles. Good. And stretch it out here. Now, a part of self-awareness, and I'm rocking this knee back and forth so it feels the stretch in my hip and my hamstring and even more. Good, I bring it close to my chest, I bring it away, I bring it close, I bring it away, good. Here we go, for a challenge. I'm gonna take this left leg, I'm going to extend it, ooh, and hold it out, good. If you around your coworkers, please don't kick your coworkers or your boss or anything. We're gonna hold it here. This is our challenge. This is about being aware of ourselves and building a relationship. Can we hold it here for 5? Don't judge me. If you can't do it, if you gotta put it down, that's okay. For 4, keep breathing. Relax the muscles, relax the face, calm down. 3, just breathing. 2, maybe you wanna bring it a little bit higher. Come on. 2, a little bit higher. Ooh, relax, let it down. Please stop the judgment. I know. It's okay. We got it as high as we got it. It felt what it felt like. We experienced it. We enjoyed it. We move on to the next. Let's take 3 deep breaths here to relax into our efforts. 1, 2, 3. Inhale and exhale. Good job. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. This is what we do. We push ourselves. We go a little too much sometimes. We got to learn how to put that brake on. I crashed, and I want to prevent you all from crashing. My crash was on the 60 freeway. Your crash might be in your relationships. Your crash might be with yourself. Your crash might be a divorce, weight gain, weight loss, loss of a relationship with a friend or family member, loss of something that you really enjoy doing. Continue building that relationship with yourself in your mind and your body so you don't have to crash. These are tools of breathing and moving and mindfulness that help you prevent that crash that's coming in life. At least you have the tools to be able to get back on your feet with. I'm gonna take my right leg this time, tap it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. There's my right leg, I know where it is now. And you can come to wherever you need to with that right ankle, either low on the ground, higher up, whatever. You're gonna feel that stretch in that hip. If you wanna bring it all the way up here, go ahead, Cirque du Soleil. Do your thing. And I'm moving it back and forth and stretching it, good. Feeling good in my knees. I'm working on my Centennial knees back in my Centennial football days. Those knees are long gone. Breathing in and out. Oh, good, bringing that knee in and you feel that hip stretch. Hips are in the center of our body. We wanna make sure we have the center of our body and our balance stable, stretched and relaxed. A lot of our hips are closed up and tight. Open them up. Do hip stretches as much as possible. Good. From walking, from jumping, from sitting down, hips just close up. Here we go. We're gonna stretch this foot out. We're gonna stretch this leg out. I know what happened last time. I know we're still thinking about, oh, I wish I could have kept it higher or got it higher. What? Let it all go. We're here this time. We got 5 breaths. Send that right leg out. Send it out. 5. Get a little bit higher. Breathe in. 4. Keep these toes curled back towards my face. Stretch that leg out. 2. Raise it up a little bit higher. Ooh, I'm shaking. Breathe in, I'm shaking, I'm twerking. 1 more breath, breathe in. Exhale, drop it down. Whew. Good. Relax and release. Let's inhale. And exhale, calming the heart rate down. Inhale. Inhale. From here, let's go into our observation, our mindfulness observation. Soften the body, relax. Notice the heart rate. It may still be going a little bit faster. We can slow it down just by breathing. Go ahead and lift your toes off the ground. Drop them. Lift your heels off the ground. Drop them. I want you to sense the top of your head. From the top of our head to the bottom of our feet, we become aware of our whole body. Inhaling and exhaling into our belly. Relax the legs. The hips relax in the chair. They feel open and supporting. Feel the belly relax, the lower back. Allow the eyes to be comfortable behind the lids. Relax the shoulders as they fall away from the ears. The chest relaxes, the arms, hands. No clenching or grinding in the jaw. Cheeks, nose, lips, and eyes facing. Softness as the brow relaxes. The back of the neck, the back of the skull, the crown of the skull. Body relaxes as you take 3 deep inhales here. 3. 2. And 1. On the next inhale, just slowly move the head to the left and to the right. Move the arms up over the head. Feel the whole body stretch up as if you were just waking up from an amazing nap. Wave the hands, twist and turn and stretch and breathe. Good. And then just stand up. Take one stance coming up. Move it around, move it around, move it around. All right. And at the end of every yoga session, we use the word namaste, which means the real, the love, the joy, the peace in me. I also see it in you. So I thank you all so much for joining me this session. And as always, feel free to feel free, and namaste. Thank you so much.